Hello everyone, it's Lennon. Welcome to the channel. Today I thought I would do a reading of the worlds. Now, I've done this quite a few times with myself, okay? And I haven't shared before, so I thought I would share this process with you guys. It's basically just a reading. It's 3 cards from one deck, 3 cards from the other, and 3 cards from a third. And each deck represents a world. And this could be any world. Now, you could, if you subscribe to the 3 world paradigm of some of the witch traditions, such as the Celtic 3 worlds, land, sea, and sky. You could do just the generic, like a pantheon type of a phrasing of the upper world, the middle world, and the lower world. That has a lot of different pantheons have that mentality. But I like to break it down into it's even more of an essence, right? The upper world is atmospheric, the middle world is panoramic, and the underworld is chthonic. So each represents the essence of those worlds to me. And so I thought today I would just kind of share the reading. Now, all it is I pick a deck for each one that like I would think would coincide with that world that day, because some days, you know, you'd think that the Cave of Sibyl would always be an underworld deck, but if I'm in the throes of an underworld chthonic energy, then I'm not really wanting the dark aspect of it. Maybe I'm wanting a little bit more of the romantic side. Maybe I'm wanting a little bit more of the mythological side. Then something like this wouldn't work, right? So it's just based on your mood and things like that. Now, I always start in the middle because that's the world we're in. So I start in the middle. Now I'm using my Wild Nature Wild You Oracle, which is my favorite oracle of all time. Just nature images, but I made it in such a way because of how we reflect nature. And I love this oracle so much. So this is my Wild Nature Wild You. It's up on my Make Plain cards. She a chunky thing. 63 cards. That's a lot to shuffle, but most people overhand this instead of bridge it, but I tend to always instinctually bridge all of my decks. Or, you know, overhand it kind of gently. Since it's so big, I tend to always get kind of confuzzled doing it like this. Especially because I'm way out here with my arms for the camera, but I'm not near my body to catch any stragglers. But just a quick shuffle. I always tend to cut after I do that. And then I pick three cards. Now this represents, these 3 cards are supposed to represent the worlds as they are right now. So it's serene, there's hysteria, and there's rebirth, which makes a lot of sense. Just these 2 words are about, like the rebirth especially is about the springtime. That's exactly what's happening right now. The hysteria could mean internally. Right now I'm kind of battling some grief emotions and with Dad and Missy being gone, so you know there's that. But then I've got serene, right? So it's like we're leaning into this. Now automatically I would think that serene would be the opposite, like something I need to strive for. There's some serenity in the springtime because I've slowed myself down. I'm trying to find the method in the madness, so you could so to speak. So I can really see these in the 3, and this is going to be a personal reading, right? Like you can do a general reading for like, hey, what are the worlds up to today? You know, just as a way to commune with the worlds. I've done that too. But today it was just like, this is just in anything. So if I was communing with the worlds, then it's kind of telling me what I can do to play around with the energies of that world, right? And that realm. These are actually realms, to be honest. Then I go up, right? So from the panoramic, and this is panoramic. So panoramic to me is about I'm standing and I can look like this. I can pan. And I'm seeing everything, right? Like everything the light touches. Okay. That's what this is. So this is what can be perceived. Now the atmospheric is otherworldly. Now this can be all kinds of other things, to other dimensions, parallel dimensions, alternate universes, other planets, other worlds specifically, specific other worlds that you venture to in terms of journey work and astral work. Any of that is atmospheric. It's the beyond the sky is kind of how I think of the atmosphere. So I always go up, right? Now, I'll tell you why I go up from the middle first in a second. This is actually out of print. This is called The Oracle of the Ancients. It's by Kristen at Over the Moon Academy. I have a lot of her decks because I just love her creativity so much. It's one of the very first collage decks that I ever owned, that she made with beautiful the New York Museum. Was it the New York? No, the New York Public Library. Images from the public domain, images from the New York Public Library. And it does feel very ancient. It's kind of like cosmic ancestors. That's what I would think that this deck would represent. So today I was kind of feeling that for atmospheric. But an atmospheric deck would be like any of like the Rebecca Campbell decks. I don't have any of that because that's not my aesthetic. Anything that looks very angelic, very skyward, like cloud, lots of clouds, maybe a lot of pastels. I don't even know what your aesthetic is for atmospheric, but that's what mine is. When I think about like going to the other worlds, it's very cosmic, very planetary looking. Okay. So this is in the atmosphere. Top. Okay. So what do we get? We got World Dancer, Sisters of Fate, and Revelation of the Scroll. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so that's what's going on in the other worlds. Sisters of Fate. I like that that's in the middle. So that's about fate. It's getting me like the wheel card. It's very wheel card feeling. But World Dancer, I like that. That means to me that there's something happening, some revelries going on in the other world, and maybe they want me to be a part of that. But then the Revelations of the Scroll makes me think of the Akashic Records, and like, okay, so I need to go and party with them for a little while, but then there's probably a lesson that I need to learn there. So it's something that's going to happen inside this like intoxicating ecstasy that I'll be experiencing. There's a lesson that's going to be learned, or something that's going to be taught to me by a guide. That's what that's telling me. And it has something to do with fate, with something that it has been written in the stars about me. That's what I'm getting. That's a feeling. Ooh, I like that. All right, now, when I jump down, whatever. The reason I go from panoramic to atmospheric is I shoot up in this like intense. It's like the opposite of a gravitational force, right? Like I'm not pulled down by gravity, so I just keep going and going and going, right? But then I have to fall because of my humanity and because of the way that I see space-time, universes and stuff like that. Inevitably, I could keep going for infinity in terms of this journeying that I could do, but I will eventually fall. And it's like the higher I go, the harder I'm going to fall kind of thing. And I need the height to get down to this world. So that's why I do that. I do it so that I'm going up so that I can fall in the right way for that chasm to open up and swallow me. Okay? If any of that makes sense. So I'm going to use the Cave of Sibyl to feel out what the underworld is trying to tell me, you know? In the cave, right? Like the mouth of the cave is opening. I'm way up in the clouds. I'm way up in the atmosphere, and I need to fall down. And when I fall down, something in the underworld is going to stop me, is going to catch me, you know? Something down there is going to catch me. What's going to catch me? Okay. Ego. Dawn and Other. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, God. This deck, you guys. Oh, this deck. I just want to, you know how like when you feel into a deck and it's just like you just want to grunt? Like every time I pull a card with this deck, so far I'm just like, you know, you just grunt through it. Like some constipated, like cosmic constipation or some shit. I don't know. Like this, one of those like evil cackles that you would just kind of emit at random. That's what I feel like with this deck. Anyway, okay, so I got Ego, Dawn, and Other. I like Ego and Dawn together, like somehow in this rebirth, right? This rebirth's coming. So Dawn and Rebirth make me think that Hysteria and Ego go together. That's good. Now the Other could have something to do with this other world. Okay, so let me look at this one. Let's look at the pictures now. Okay. I like these figures here with the skull. I like that. I like this bullet hole thing, this blunt force trauma here to the head. I like that. That makes me think of the Hysteria. Like I said, these kind of go together. But this feels very, yeah, very Lightbringer to me. This is very, like, with this being Dawn, this does make me think of Lucifer a little bit. And all these colors and words, I'm getting a lot of yellow vibes, that yellow, like just yellow vibes, not the color itself, but yellow vibes. And then this Mary, this crying Mary makes me think relic. I'm a relic. Oh, that's right. Okay, so a relic. That's what's going to get revealed to me. Okay, I like that. A relic. But all these, like, this combobulation of people down here, chunks of people, I'm getting chewed up by the underworld. I'm getting chewed up, and I need to, where am I going to go? Where am I going to get spit back out? That's the question. Where am I going to get spit back out? Am I going to get spit back out in one of these realms, or is the ego chewing me up? I don't have that feeling. Okay, so I'm getting chewed up. Dawn, I'm getting chewed up. So this is just, this reading is just basically at its core telling me that something's happening to me right now. I'm getting kind of I'm chewing on something, something's chewing me, but it's acting as like a transfiguration. So a change is coming. And I'm on the brink of it because of the dawn and the rebirth. But there's some hysteria here. There's some fate involved, which always is about kind of relinquishing the control, right? When I nod my head at fate, I'm relinquishing the control, and I have to just kind of like let go and let goddess. And when I do that, there's some hysteria involved. There's some why me, why now kind of thing, kind of, you know, mentalities going on with that. I like that. So it's not really a tower moment. It's more of a star moment. So it's right after. Maybe it is right after the tower, because I always feel like, you know, the dawn comes after the tower, and with the morning star kind of thing. But I could be wrong. Who knows? I like that. I'm getting very, yeah, I'm getting a lot of good vibes from this. A lot of intuitive hits. I don't know. What do y'all see? Do y'all see some stuff going on in these cards? I do. Anyway, so this is just a short video. I really just wanted to share this reading with you guys because I was feeling I needed to, like, basically it's just a catch up. I just want to come in and like catch up with the world, see what's going on. So again, it's like the upper world, the middle world, which is where we live, and the underworld. And I do want to get into these realms a little bit more, write a little book or something about it for you guys. But yeah, I do this kind of this specific reading a lot to tap into the realms. So how did you like this? Did y'all get any kind of intuitive hits? Let me know. Oh, I hope everyone's having a magical day. Go catch up with your worlds, people.